Hi, this is MainstreetRob, and I'm here in Winchester, Ontario today. This is a community of about a couple thousand. It's kind of like the medical hub for the United Counties of Stormont, Dundas, and Glengarry. And in behind me, you'll see the Winchester District Hospital. There's lots of people in this area who have fond memories, I guess, of this, of children being born. It's a specialty case for delivering babies. It's the kind of emergency hub for the communities around. The reason I'm dealing with that today is that for the next few weeks, I'm going to do something that I call the comfort zones for people in rural communities. And medical is a comfort zone in a way, but also where do they go, like for groceries and everyday type supplies? How about for simple things like gasoline and maintenance? Bakeries, for example. Hardware stores, building supplies, and most of all, I guess, entertainment. What do people actually do in these rural communities for all of those comfort things? So, MainstreetRob, Village Walks, doing some comfort zones for the next few weeks. Hope you can join me. In rural communities, comfort zones may be areas where you just choose to frequent. Maybe something where your family has always gone. It may be something that's close by and you don't really want to go further afield. It's the everyday places where rural residents find connection, convenience, and community. So let's start with groceries and everyday types of supplies. If you lived in Chesterville, you'd probably do a lot of that shopping at Mike Dean's. A wide selection of products, often a little bit more expensive, but people in Chesterville may just happen to go on to Winchester for Foodland type products. Not only does Foodland have a large selection of groceries, but they also come in a mall where you can hit the grocery store, get your pet supplies, or even go to Dollarama. Local stores once defined community shopping. Now, urban chains are starting to reshape how residents fill their baskets. Food Basics, independent grocers, they offer lower prices, fresher produce, and now we have Amazon deliveries that are starting to encroach as well. The Avonmore Berry Farm has figured this out, offering fresh produce. They've also realized that they need a little hook, and so they offer tractor rides and pumpkin picking and so on. And this is Russell Farms, who attract purchasers from a large area. Banks are getting fewer and farther between as well. Online banking is making personal service redundant. The iconic Bank of Nova Scotia in Chesterville is rumored to be on the chopping block. With respect to medical and health, Winchester District Memorial Hospital is a trusted anchor, especially for maternity care. There are some clinics throughout the region. There's an optometrist in Winchester, and there's a dental hygienist in Chrysler, and dentists in Embrun and Morrisburg. Thankfully, lots of pharmacies. With respect to medical care, specialty medical care is still miles away. In Ottawa or Cornwall, newcomers are often finding it difficult to find a family doctor. And while comfort is here, the gaps seem to be widening. Whether it's bacon and eggs at Jimmy's, or lunch at Rockin' Rhonda's in Avonmore, pizza at Wacado's, or cheese curds from St. Albert's, that's a ritual that never fades. Winchester's Bakery adds a touch of excellence, and so does Sherry's in Williamsburg. Tim Hortons and McDonald's just keep things convenient. Still, rising costs now mean comfort food is often chosen over fine dining like that in Nautica. Bowling in Winchester or in Chesterville, spooky wagon rides at the Canamore Orchard, picnics at the Avonmore Berry Farm, or volunteer-led activities. These are the sparks of rural joy. But with families commuting long distances, time for volunteering is getting harder to find, and urban attractions pulls some of the energy away. Rito Auctions is a treasure trove for bargain hunters and a fun place to go. While Home Hardware and Rona and BMR keep homes and gardens supplied, online retailers and big box stores chip away at these comfort zones, offering lower prices and endless selection. Gas stations and repair shops used to be common, but now there's only a few that remain. And some, like the Embrun Co-op, are linked to the agricultural community, and they always have competitive pricing that allows them to remain firmly established in the community. Morrisburg's Upper Canada Playhouse brings laughter and music, and the Old Town Hall in Winchester doubles as a theater. Upper Canada Village offers extravagant visual events, and of course, trail hiking offers peace. But streaming services and the city cinemas are changing habits, people. While the comfort zones remain, the audiences are shifting. The comfort zones are more than just places. They're rituals, they're family traditions, they're connections. They remind us of what it's like being in rural life. But modernization and urban specialization are reshaping the landscape. Look at Amazon. It's making a huge change in rural life. So the challenge ahead is whether these comfort zones will be able to adapt. 10 years from now, will they just become cherished memories of the way things used to be? So it's a busy time here in Chrysler at the general store. You can hear the traffic going by. But next week, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my personal list of comfort zones. I'm sure you have your own, and maybe we can communicate as to which one is really the comfort zone. So stay tuned for the top 10 comfort zones for Main Street Rob. Thanks for being with me. I'll see you again soon for another village life or maybe a village walk.